Hello and welcome to Network News. Today we're going to be speaking about the Silvertown Tunnel as it's meant to be opening very soon on the 7th of April 2025. So with less than a week to go, let's discuss everything you need to know about London's newest river crossing. At a cost of more than £2 billion, the 1.4km long Silvertown Tunnel will provide a new road crossing underneath the Thames next to the Blackwall Tunnel, running between Greenwich and, well, Silvertown. The aim of the tunnel is to reduce congestion and delays in the Blackwall Tunnel by up to 20 minutes, as well as providing a route for taller HGVs and double-decker buses, which currently can't pass through the Blackwall Tunnel due to a height restriction on its western bore. Speaking of buses, there's some exciting initiatives taking place in line with the tunnel's opening, which will see the number of buses crossing the river in the area increasing from 6 per hour to 21 per hour. Route 108 will continue running single-decker buses through the Blackwall Tunnel every 10 minutes as it does today, albeit with some minor diversions at its southern entrance to provide better links to North Greenwich Tube Station. Meanwhile, Route 129, which currently runs from Lewisham to North Greenwich, will be extended through the new tunnel towards the Royal Docks via London City Airport and Beckton before terminating at Great Eastern Quay, and will run every 8 minutes using double-decker buses. Finally, a new route will be created, the SL4, which will form part of London's Express Superloop network and run between Canary Wharf and Grove Park, with the main non-stop section being between Leamouth and Kidbrooke Park Road. This route will also operate using double-decker buses and run every 8 minutes. As well as these, a cycle shuttle service will operate through the tunnel every 12 minutes using bespoke vehicles, with stops either side of the tunnel, although frustratingly, neither of these stops are directly served by the cycle network. And to make matters worse, TfL have only committed to running the service for 3 years, leading to people questioning how serious they are about improving cycling links across the river in the area. On the upside, all the buses we've just spoken about, including the cycle shuttle, will be operated using electric vehicles, and will also be free for the first year across the entirety of their route, not just through the tunnel. Passengers will still need to tap on with a valid Oyster or contactless card, but these will not actually be charged. Additionally, 2 sections of the DLR will also be made free for the first year, between Island Gardens and Cutty Sark, and between King George V and Woolwich Arsenal. For journeys on the DLR, your card will be charged, but it'll then be refunded later on. Bizarrely, the Jubilee line isn't being included in the free travel scheme, despite running almost exactly the same route as the tunnel. Perhaps they're hoping to encourage people to use the buses instead. Finally, let's talk about how motorists will experience the new tunnel. To manage demand, both the existing Blackwall Tunnel and the new Silvertown Tunnel will have tolls. Off-peak, these will be about £1.50 for cars and vans, with this rising to £4 in the peak hour, and has caused some outcry from existing users of the Blackwall Tunnel, who currently pay no charge. I'm always excited when new infrastructure opens up. However, I do think that the Silvertown Tunnel represents a missed opportunity. A lot of people have expressed concerns that it is the physical embodiment of outdated 20th century urban planning, and that just adding one more lane row is not actually going to fix traffic, and is instead going to make it worse. I have to say that whilst I'm pleased to see increased public transport provision in the area, I can't help but agree with these concerns. Various campaigns have been made over the years to repurpose the Silvertown Tunnel for pedestrians and cyclists, or even an extension of the DLR as proposed by climate action charity Possible. The compromise I'd propose would be to convert the western bore of the Blackwall Tunnel, that being the one with a height restriction, into a pedestrian and cycle route, with the eastern bore, which doesn't have as tight a restriction, being used for buses only, and the new Silvertown Tunnel carrying all other road traffic. This would still provide an increase in road capacity in the area, as well as allowing double-decker buses and HGVs to pass through, but would also provide a potentially transformative new link for pedestrians and cyclists, one that would be far better than some strange shuttle service which might not even run for more than 3 years. In any case, I'm hoping to be there for the opening of the tunnel on the 7th of April, and will likely make a video for my vlogs channel, which is linked in the description. But what are your thoughts on the Silvertown Tunnel? Is it a long overdue infrastructure investment, or an unnecessary waste of money? Let me know in the comments. Once again, I'd like to give a massive thank you to Riku Frederick for providing much of the footage used in this video. You can check out their channel below as well. Subscribe to Network News for more updates like this, and until next time, thanks for watching.